Baba is you time. When we left off identifying some secret levels, but I'm not gonna play the secret levels. We're gonna play the next zone, which I think is this one, Chasm, Zone 8. Let's do it. Okay. Kind of a little creepy, because it's a chasm. There's nothing here except for weird O's. Let's go straight down the middle. Metacognition. Let's do it. Okay. R. BaBa is defeat because BaBa is word. Interesting. BaBa is you. So the objects can now act as words. So if we stand there, it'll be BaBa is defeat. If we say key is... Oh, we're alive because we're standing here, but as soon as we move, we die. Oh, that's horrible. If we say key is word, then we can probably say key is push. I know this is wrong from a puzzle solving perspective. Actually, I can't even push the key. We gotta make key is push. Okay, well, let's just solve the puzzle then. Anyways, door is shut and stop, key is open. We gotta make the key open, but we have to use the keys as words. Interesting. So we have key is word, we need key is push. Then we say key is open. When key acts as a word, this will become a key is open phrase. We're gonna make key is word, key is push, key is open, flag is win. That's a very interesting new element. Is word. You can use the actual objects as words. It's kind of cool. Flytris, hope you get to sleep. Rock is hot. BaBa is melt. Box has flag. Flag is win. Rock is word. Kiki is push. Wall is stop. The only thing we can do is this. Kiki is push. Box is melt. Oh, BaBa and box is melt. I kind of missed that. Kiki is push. Okay. We need... No, wait a minute. Rock is word. We need rock to be hot. And rock to be push. And rock is word, so we can push the rock. And now that the rock has been pushed, we can make rock is push again, make it so that rock is hot and rock is push, and we can make it so that rock is Kiki. Now, what are we gonna do with Kiki? What the hell is Kiki gonna do? Kiki is rock. Oh, that's obviously what we have to do. We have to make Kiki rock. So, rock is push. Then we say, Kiki, get out of here. I mean, Kiki, you're actually fine where you are. Kiki is rock. Now we have more rocks. Now we have a rock that we can push after we make this rock. Rock is push that can't be moved after we make it rock is push. So now we have a rock. Rock hits the box, creates a flag. Flag is win. Something like word is BaBa wouldn't work, right? Correct, Relptica. You can't have word is BaBa because word is the word is the behavior that you want applied to the object that is BaBa. So BaBa the object has the ability word, but you can't make the ability word be the object BaBa because that just doesn't make any sense. Text is a reference to the actual text on the screen is open, push, key, win, you, BaBa. So text is BaBa works. Text is word works, although redundant. But yeah, word is doesn't mean anything. Broken. Wall is stop, wall is wall, BaBa is you, text is not push. Whoa, really? I already know how to solve this one, I think. Ice is telly, win, rock. Rock is push. I think text is not push. Never mind, I can't solve this one. I'm sorry, I just did something accidentally. I didn't even intend to. It's just, I'm seeing if I could push the word text with the rock, but no. So, text is not push. Rock is word, rock is push. So by pushing the word rock, we create rock is not push. Now we cannot move the rock. Which doesn't override text is not push. Because it's still here, we have to get rid of the word text somehow. Kind of thinking, can we just like use the rock to somehow break wall? Like wall is rock? No, because of the fact that it's wall is wall. We can make rock is wall, which doesn't help. We can make rock is stop. Rock is you. Okay. Oh no, the rock! Okay, so we can't move the outside rock right. We can only move it to the left. Which means we could break ice is telly, or we could break rock is push if we want. Can we just make text is not push? It's not gonna push anyways. It's an interesting one. Maybe we have to teleport text away, because if we can teleport the text rock is, or text is not push, then we can actually break it and actually interact with the level. So can we make rock is telly? Actually, yes. So why don't we just do that? We don't even need to push the rock. We say, hey, rock is telly, rock is not push, text is not push. Okay. We just need to break the phrase. This'll work. And then we say rock is telly. Now we can start pushing texts. So we've broken wall is wall. And we've broken wall is stop. Oh my god, just please. 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 Ice is telly, rock is telly, just get out of here. It's actually, it sounds kind of beautiful, but... You could have pushed the rock back into the BaBa is you from the side. You're right, because the text is not push. There's no reason why you can't just push the rock to the left, in the side of the text. Allie, water is... Rock is word, push. Water is water, rock is rock. Rock and water is stop. Text is float, kiki is you, hedge is stop. I don't even know what to interact with first. I can move these words. I can say like rock is push. I can say water is push. Okay. We can also say water is word or rock is word. Okay, water and rock is stop. If we push water down, water becomes sink, and then we can sink objects. For instance, push this rock to the left to sink the water and the rock. The water there, we'd have to push that water out of the way. Which we could do, but not if water is word. So we need rock to be word. And then, but how are we gonna get around the corner to hit the moon? Because moon is win. Let's start and see what we come up with. Rock is word. And we can make rock is push, except we can't make rock is push because rock is stop. We can make water is push. So if we make rock is word, we have to make water is push. And the rock and the water, we can, the rock in the water and the silver spoon. We can't actually move the water. So we can replace, we can't place that. We can just move the water, okay. Still can't get past the rock. Still can't get past the rock, because rock is stop. That sound from the last level almost sounded like a Minecraft door minigun. You know what? It kind of did. Water is water doesn't make sense because we've already made water is water. It's gonna be all about the pushes in the words. Do you start with water is word or rock is word? It doesn't matter what order you start them in. We need to find a way of making them both push. Which we can do. Yeah, we can do it. We have to start here though. We can't start by making word. So we start with water is push. Boom. Oh, but water's not push. Is it? Now water is push as long as we don't push that water out of the way. Now we can make rock push. Now both objects are push, we can get back here. So we can make water sink. We can sink the rock. Then we can push the water. But then how do we get to the other side of this rock? Rock is not stop, so all we need to do is, because we broke that command, so all we need to do now is make it no longer push. Which we could do if we sunk the water by switching the position of the water and the rock here. So I think we did this in the wrong order. Yeah, we did this in the wrong order. So instead of making the water push, we need to make the rock push to begin with. So I'm just gonna, instead of restarting, I'm just gonna go back all the way. And instead of starting with water is push, we're gonna start with rock is push. Rock is push. Boom, rock is push now. So now we can make rock is word, and now rock is always gonna be push. We can make water is push. Move over here. Water is now sink. We need to make water no longer push. Maybe I had it correct the first time. Yeah, maybe I did have it correct the first time. Rock is word. No, we can't break rock is word. I think I think I had it right the first time. Because there's no way I can get rid of that water now. Unless you make water is sink and you position the water on top of the rock, like the word on top of the object first, but that doesn't work because they're stopped. Like, what if we interact with the puzzle now? Now that we've pushed those things off to the side, what can we do? We can make rock no longer push, but we can't push the water on top of it because they're stop. Maybe I had it right the first time. Let's go back even further. Well, not even further. Let's just go back and make water as push. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe this was the correct way to start it. Water is push. You make water word. BaBa's You soundtrack is so good. I agree. It is very good. We can't make rock is water. That doesn't matter. Yeah, I think you gotta go rock. Yo, don't do that. Rock is push. See you later, EDU. And good night, Flytress. Push these off to the side. Then make... You gotta make it not stop in order to push the two objects on top of each other. Because now we can dunk a word if we want. Hold on, rock is push, water is push. No, we gotta sink the rock onto the water. I feel like I've got to find a way of syncing a particular word around here somewhere. Like, like being able to push. You push the water into the corner. You make the water. Water is always going to be pushed though, because the water. It's going to be the word water right here at the bottom, right? So if it's the word water is push, I can't just do this and push the words over to the side, because water is push. It's a stop object. I need to find a way of getting rid of rock is push. Like right now, let's get rid of this first. Now I need to get rid of push. I need to make rock no longer push. But I have no way of moving the water down to here, so that I can push the words on top of it and make the words sink. You know what? The words wouldn't sink anyways because they float. Yeah. Okay. So that actually doesn't matter. You can't sink the push. In that case, how else can we make rock no longer push? So that we can get past this rock here on the left. Water is word. Like if I had rock is push vertical, I could break it easily. But the problem is the water and the rock at the bottom left. I need to break water is push in order to make it so that I can actually sink the water down here. I think. Because I have to break water is push in order to sink this. And I couldn't break that if water is push is horizontal here at the bottom. I get it. I understand. Do I? I'm thinking like if rock is word, I could make the rock be rock is push, but then I can't break rock is word because I can't get behind the words. And the objects are all stop. Puzzles hurt. Yeah. But I like the BaBa's use puzzles. They've been pretty fun. So like, what if I do water is push here? And then I say, okay, well, water is word and water is push. And then rock is push. And we push this stuff over. Water is sink. We can make rock no longer push, but then water is still push. I can't get down through the left here because the water is still push. Can I break water is word? No. Water still being pushed basically makes it a stop object. I can break rock is push. It doesn't seem to help me. I have another rock. Water is word. Rock and water. Okay, stop. You know what? Actually, we have another water right here. I could also make something is rock here, but that doesn't help because rock is rock. But I have another water object. Could this be of some use? Like, could I make rock no longer push, then push the water onto the rock and then dunk it? This reminds me of the stream of Dark Souls 3 where I spent like 4 hours defeating Dark Eater Midir. Well, or Dragon Eater Midir, whichever one it was. You know what? That's a hard fight, okay? Don't give me any guff about Dark Eater. You know what? Don't make rock his word. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. We don't need to make rock his word right now. We can just make water is push. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I'm screwing it up. Then we can push this stuff over. Then we can break rock as push. Then we have access to... Sorry, we need to break water. No, we have to do this. Then we have access to a free water. We have 2 waters. Now, what can we do with 2 waters? Well, what if we made water is word? Then we would have 2 waters. That doesn't seem to help, because all you need is water is push, right? Hey, Sweet Tooth! Welcome, how you doing? We can break that rock. But that's only because rock is not push. Remember, we can't actually sink any text. Because we need to break water's push in order to actually be able to get through here. But then blank is word. When are we going to deal with that? When are we going to make something not word anymore? Maybe we need to put a water and a rock object on top of each other first? Like, if we make... No, because they're both stop objects. I can't put a water tile and a rock tile on top of each other because they're both stop objects or push objects, and that's not how it works. Rock is push. But water is stop. Water is sink. You struggled with Vort more than the Nameless King, says Bound Hades. Nameless King, I cheesed with a bow build because the Nameless King was very tough. If that was the boss I was thinking of. The Dragon Rider at the end of the little bonus area. Water, rock is push. Walker, stop, we need to get out of there. I need to get... I need a lot of things. It would be nice if I could actually get both rock is push and water is push on the vertical segment here, but because rock is stop, that doesn't work. And I can't put is push on top of the rock at all. We need to find a way of breaking the rock is word, or water is word rather, at the top. If we put water is word here, is there any way I can get rid of the word water? I don't think so. I'm still like thinking that the correct start, at least, is you gotta make these things push. So that you can get through here, make water is sink, somehow break water is push, sink this rock, push the water up, and then somehow get over that rock. And just somehow break and then reactivate water as push. Can we do that with is word somehow? This is a tricky one. It's a very tricky one. Water is push. Push water here. Rock is push. Water is push. Water is word. Push the stuff over. Water is sink. Somehow break water's word. I keep coming back to that. Somehow break it. I just need to somehow break it. If I could get another water through the corner, I could sink the water with water, but that's not how that works. You sink the water with the water. No, that doesn't work. They're both push objects. You could sink water with water if they're both move objects, but not if they're both push objects because they stop each other, I believe. Like what I'm thinking is, say rock is no longer push, get the water out here, try to sink water with water, it doesn't work. Because water is a push object, you can't get to the other side of it. I can sink the rock, I can move the rock. Bum, 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 bum. This is a pretty tough level. I'm still not entirely sure where I even need to go here, so I'm just gonna skip it and go to Kiki and the Star. Come back to that level later. BaBa is you, lava is word. Lava is float. There's skulls, skulls defeat. Kiki is Kiki, Kiki is sleep. Kiki is asleep? What? Lava is lava, hedge is stop, skull is defeat, star is win. Okay. We need BaBa to be float. We can make BaBa is float. That's not too hard. Lava is lava. We could make BaBa lava and then make lava you. That actually seems like it might be a good place to start. But let's start with lava is you. Actually, we should do this in the other direction. Lava is you. Lava is you. Then we'll make BaBa is lava. Just so that we have two us objects. Now, if we just keep this little, oh, actually, we need the other BaBa to push the lava is you, lava is float train over here. So we can float through the skulls. I understand now. I'm not even using the word, which I guess you could use. In fact, we could do that. BaBa is lava. Lava is word. Don't do that. Do not do that. Lava is float, get through the skulls, no longer float, wake up Kiki, and then we need to somehow get... We don't need to get anything. Watch this. Kiki is lava. Kiki is Kiki! So how do we get Kiki to move? Kiki is Kiki, we need to get the word you through. Getting the word you through is actually not that tough, I understand. So we need to make lava is you horizontal and then we can move over, which doesn't seem that hard at all. Fact, we should just be able to do it in like a second. We need to move everything over to the right like twice, real quick. So lava is you, BaBa is you, lava is you, whoops, BaBa is, BaBa is you, horizontal, then we can make lava is you, horizontal, oh my lord, then we make BaBa is lava, now we have two objects, then we can start pushing all this stuff to the right. Along with lava is float, but we need to make lava is you, or lava is word? We can do that. We can do that. It's gonna be a little finicky, but lava is word. Then we need to split these ones up. Lava is float. Lava's no longer word. Maybe we gotta make the oh, you make lava is you, lava is word, lava is float. You want the lava object to be on lava is you. That's what you want. I understand now. We've done this a little bit improperly. But actually, I think I can fix it with very careful position of the lava. Like, what we need is this. Lava is you, and then you push it all over, but we've also got to make sure that we can keep the lava in the correct position. So how the hell do we do that? I think I need to just do a restart just because I did things in the wrong order, I believe. But I understand what I need to do now. Which is always the first puzzle in any BaBa is you, is what the hell are you supposed to do? Okay, this is good enough. Now we need to make BaBa is you horizontal. Then we'll make lava is you to replace it. Now we have a lava and a BaBa, and we need lava is word, and we need the word lava to be right here. I also need to move the is you one more down, which we can do. BaBa is you, lava is you. We have the word lava. Lava is float. Lava is word. There's not enough like words here. Let's make BaBa is lava is you real quick. BaBa is lava is you. Lava is you. You want lava is. I gotta put a lava here though. Lava is float, lava is you. It's gotta be lava is word. Not that tough, 3 hours later. It's weird, because I know the solution, I just don't know how to get everything in position. I need to get the word lava is float and the word lava is word to be right here, and then I can float next to the is you and then just move it all in. Which you can do right here. I'm a total idiot. There's like, this is one of those like situations where all I need to do is just talk about it for a split second and then I understand it. There you go. Kiki is you, Kiki is star. Like, I just had to think about it. I need to do it all at once, so just do it all at once, you know? Visiting BaBa. What? That's a lot of rules. That's a lot of rules. Door on me is wall. There it is at the bottom right. Door on me is wall. Wall is stop, me is you, water is sink, star is telly, BaBa is win, skull is defeat, text is float, fungus is fungus and defeat, rock is rock and defeat. There's a star object, a fungus object, a rock object, fungus is word, fungus is push, door on me is wall. Okay, well the first thing we can do is push the rock into the water. I really don't see any other option. We can't get through the walls. Sure. Okay. We're visiting BaBa. We gotta go say hi to BaBa. There's a skull. Skull is defeat. Fungus is word. Fungus is push. Door on me is wall. So we can only pass through this once. And we break fungus is push. Okay, we need to make fungus push so that when we get through the door wall, we can actually push the fungus and break the water, because we got to get to the other side of the water, because water is sink. Star is tella. I see, that's how we get to the other side. Text floats, so text will not tella. We have rock is push. We can break it to say that rock is not push, temporarily if we want. We can also move the rock over to the other side and make rock is word, probably. What do we need? We need to find a way to make fungus is push and rock is push at the same time. We actually know how to do that. We've done that before. Fungus is word. That makes sense because we need to push the fungus to the other side. And what we're gonna do I can't make rock is push and rock. I can't make rock and fungus push at the same time, I think. But what I'm thinking is, we have the fungus do some teleporting. We make rock is push. Sorry, that's actually wrong. I didn't want it to push it all to the left, not to the right. We make rock is push, and we do it in such a way that the word rock and the fungus both kind of teleport at the same time. And I could teleport the fungus from the other side. We don't need the fungus on this side. So is there any way I can make rock is push and then teleport at the same time? I have a bonus is too. I don't know what to do with this bonus is. Maybe it's in theory so you can make two objects is push. I don't know. Because we got fungus's word going over. That's the only way you're getting to the other side. Okay. So stars tella. We gotta find a way to make fungus is push or rock is push. We could make alternating, like teleporting phrases. So why not just do that? Fungus is word. Can we make rock is word? We might be able to make rock is word. Fungus is word. Like, can I get these out? I can get the word is out. I can't get the word rock out though. Interesting. Because there's that skull in the way. And I can't push the star, so there's no way I'm pushing this stuff through the skull. But what I'm thinking is, right, because these objects are not push. Or I should say, fungus is push, rock is not push. You gotta push the rock through the star first before you do this. Okay, let's do that. Rock is push, okay. I know what you gotta do. We got fungus's word here, right? Well, we don't need to have it here. We can push it up all the way to the top. So we make rock is word, fungus is word. They're both pushable objects, just on opposite frames of each other. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Oh my god. Space up, space up, space up, space up. There you go. So the objects are alternating between what's pushing, but as long as they're both pushing at some times, I can get them through that little gap. And create the gap over the water. This is a mess. This is a mess. Hey Verity. Hello, welcome. How you doing? Rocky Prison. Also, don't you all oh hey v me? I've been here for the past 4 hours. Well, I didn't know that. All, huh? All is you. Okay. So all objects are us. Water is sink. I really want to make all is sink now. This is interesting. All is sink. I can't sink myself. I guess maybe I'm a stop object. I don't think so, but water is all. Oh! It's Attack of the frickin' Skulls over here. Also, my game is lagging. Restart. Okay, what about all is skull? If we turn everything into a skull, and the skulls are us, and we make skull is sink, then we can get rid of some skulls. Except for the main skull, the one that we want. Oh, the word win! Where'd it go? It got destroyed. I guess the skulls will break the word win. So we can't make the skulls sink, although we can get rid of some skulls. Yeah, no. Let's do it like this. Let's make us not sink anymore. Now, can I get the win out? No. Oh, no, it's stuck in the corner. You idiot. Restart. This is weird. Wall is stop. All is stop probably would be a horrible idea, but let's try it anyways. We can break water as sink. All is stop. Okay, we can still move. I guess because we're on empty. Skull is you. All is you doesn't seem to help. Because we need to find a way of getting rid of the actual walls. We can't make wall is sink. We can make water as you. But we can't sink the walls. But we can get rid of all of the water objects at least. There you go. Get rid of all that. Go back to skull as you. That'd actually be kind of tough to do. What? The wall is stop. You can't push an object onto the wall or out of the wall. We gotta... It's gotta be all is you, or all is skull. And then you gotta find some way of getting the word win out. But you can't, because if you push it up against the wall, it's gonna disintegrate. Water is all. Hold on, water? Water is all, and then water is sink? Would that sink all the water and the oh no! Because there's no water anymore. No, there is water there. Okay. So if we could make wall is all, or put water on the walls, then we could make the water sink and it would sink it. But how do you make the wall turn into water? You can't. Wall is stop. It's the bottom. You can't make it happen. You could turn water into the wall, but that wouldn't help. Skull is you. Skull is water. It doesn't help. Skull is sink. That still doesn't help us with the wall. Let's go back to the all. All is skull. Water is all is skull. Skull is all. Skull is all. We created a water and a wall, I think. Just trying to get it so that I can... Skull is all, skull is sink. Let's get rid of some of these skulls, right? This music is sort of sinister. I wouldn't say sinister. I think Link 5 is onto something with his query, which is, can't you just put wall in the corner? Because you're right, Link 5. We can still use win if it's on the right side. We can say water is win. Can I make skull is all and create water? Yes, but it would also create a wall on the water. We can't make skull is win. You know what you do? All is win. Because I am all, I'm a skull. So Link 5 had the correct advice there, or the correct suggestion. Just put the win up against the wall and use it. You were right. Link 5 with the best advice. He also helped me on that weird level with the Kiki's making the hedges, or the tile, or whatever it was. Elusive condition. Hand is you, hand is all, empty. Star in hand is stop, and is defeat, win. Okay, so we are a hand. When we move, we summon stars, and we cannot move back behind our stars. Okay, well that cancels that. Hand is you, hand is all. What about hand is empty? Good point. What about all is hand? At this point, it's all about experimentation. Okay, we got a lot of hands. If I push left, nothing happens. If I push right, it makes hand is defeat and you die. Unless you were to make like a full line of hands, and then you could prevent hands from moving to the right, but this doesn't feel correct. What about empty is hand? Oh, gotta break it first. What about empty is hand? Well, that doesn't seem to help us that much. What about all is empty? Of course, this is gonna work. All is empty. It gets rid of the stars. Is there any way we can make it so this doesn't kill us? There is. There actually is. That's the solution. What we're gonna do first is we're gonna make a counter condition. Hand is hand, all is empty. This shouldn't kill us because, I gotta figure out a way to get around the stars here. This shouldn't kill us because we made a counter condition. We are still hand, and even though we make all is empty, it shouldn't touch us. It shouldn't concern us at all. So all is empty. There you go. Now we can actually go over here and interact with the win, and all we need to do is make hand is win because hand is you. Okay, don't do that. Okay, don't do that either. We'll do it like this. There's an order that we can use. Hand is win, and this should just allow us to instantly win. Okay, so we had to use a counter condition to prevent us from turning into nothing.